Regina Wexler of New Hartford, Connecticut, gets to relive her teenage years every time she drives her 1972 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia.
It purrs like a kitten, starts right up every spring, and I try to drive it at least a few times every week so it doesn't sit because it likes to run.
That's because she grew up in a Volkswagen family.
We had Beetles, we had Squarebacks, my cousins had a big bus, and my grandparents, who immigrated here from Germany, they had a Karmann Ghia. My grandmother didn't learn how to drive until she was in her late 40s, early 50s, and my grandfather's vision started to fail. So this was an easy car for her to drive, and unfortunately my grandfather died a year after they got it. So it was, sad to say, perfect timing for my sister and myself because I was just getting my driver's license and my grandmother was more than happy to let us do the driving. So I essentially drove that Karmann Ghia any place she wanted to go until I went off to college. And I've always wanted to find another one.
It was roughly 5 years ago that she found one to her liking.
The body was in decent shape, no Bondo. There had never been any attempts to restore it, I'll put it that way.
The original owner lived down south.
We have every piece of paper that she ever had related to this car, right from the original bill of sale, her car loan, every registration, and you could really track this lady's life. You could see when she got married, you could see when her name changed back to her maiden name and she appeared to get married again. And at one point she did move to Colorado, and there's a Rocky Mountain AAA sticker on the back bumper, which I've kept there, but I think that's the only time it was ever exposed to harsh northern weather.
Wexler bought it from the second owner who lived in Agawam, Massachusetts. It took 2 years to fix it cosmetically and mechanically.
It was sort of a team effort. I have some cousins who were skilled in body work. They took it right off the frame, put in new floor pans, welded those on, and did the paint job. And then I have a great mechanic that I went to high school with, and he's helped me with immensely with getting her running the way she should.
Volkswagen built the Karmann Ghia for 20 years between 1955 and 1974 using a Beetle platform. Wexler's is powered by a 1600cc four-cylinder engine. It has a 4-speed manual transmission.
It's not going to win any races with riding mowers, but it is fun, and that's the point to me.
It looks good, though, with its bright blue body and white top.
It's got a more of a sports car feel, certainly, than a Beetle, and obviously it's a little bit more aerodynamic than a Beetle is.
There was one adjustment for Wexler since getting the Karmann Ghia on the road 3 years ago.
I'm now a retired divorce lawyer, so I'm not used to having people wave at me and smile, but driving this, that's what they do. And I can't tell you what a comfort that's been to me on some really bad days.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson, and please subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel and also check out Ride Connecticut's website.